We have a new week of workouts. We have Carly here today to do our weekly videos. Give her a shout out in the comments. We're going to start with 1 minute per position for the warm-up. 1 minute easy bike. After you finish there, we're going to do 1 minute of Samson stretches. Interlace the fingers overhead, take a long deep lunge forward, and to keep this active, you can keep the back knee off the floor. You can lean over the lunging leg, get a little bit of a side stretch as well. Then we're going push-up to down dogs. Set up in your push-up plank. Keep your body in a straight plank, lower the chest to touch the floor, then push the hips up, the heels down, and the head and chest through the shoulders towards the ground. You can pedal the feet side to side. Make sure you're getting that calf and hamstring stretch at the top of each rep. Then we're gonna grab a dumbbell, lay down for glute bridges with the dumbbell on the hips. So place the dumbbell in the crease of the hips, keep the heels down, push through the whole foot as you extend the hips to extension at the top of each rep. Pause for 1 or 2 seconds at the top of each one. Then you can stand up with your dumbbell, and we're going 30 seconds per arm, dumbbell strict presses. So keep the stomach tight, squeeze the thighs, hips, glutes, and then press that dumbbell to extension. We want to finish with the biceps close to the ear at the top of each rep, and the elbow completely locked out without leaning away like Carly was showing. So keep that stomach braced, avoid any leaning at the top of each rep. So 1 minute per position. Then we'll go through the barbell warm-up. Click the link at the top for that. Then we'll sit down in a straddle stretch using our dumbbell for assistance. So you're gonna sit down with the dumbbell in front of you, spread the feet as wide as you can, and then use that dumbbell to help pull yourself forward. Our goal is to be able to reach our chest forward at the bottom of this stretch using that dumbbell for assistance. After a minute there, we'll stand up. We'll make our way over to the wall. And then we're gonna go lat stretch on the wall. So place the hand behind the head. Yep. And then you're leaning into that wall, stretching out the side and upper back. 30 seconds per side. Carly, any recommendations on this one?
Make sure
you can turn towards us.
Make sure you feel it in your lat.
Okay, good guidance. Monday's class will start with some pausing back squats. We're gonna do 5 sets at the recommended percentages on the side of the screen. The back squat complex is 1 pausing back squat, holding for 2 seconds at the bottom, keeping the midline tight, and then 2 regular tempo back squats. So the reason we use pausing back squats is to help eliminate that stretch reflex and really strengthen our core and legs through the bottom range of motion. So again, 1 pausing, 2 second pause, and then 2 regular tempo with that little bit of a stretch reflex bounce out of the bottom. 5 sets, 1 set every 2 minutes. Monday's workout is drift away, 15-minute AMRAP. Let's see who can complete 1 full round. It is 50 or 35 calories on the bike. So plan on somewhere between 2 to 4 minutes there. Then 50 single dumbbell hang clean and jerks. We're gonna switch hands every 5 reps. So stand, get that little bit of a swing through the hips, dumbbell to the shoulder, and dip and drive the dumbbell overhead. To keep it as a clean and jerk, you want to drop or punch yourself under the bar, receive the dumbbell with the arm locked out and the hips and knees slightly bent. Remember to stand tall at the top of each rep. So 50 total reps, then 50 single dumbbell reverse lunges. Shoulder that dumbbell, step back, gently touching the back knee to the floor on each rep. You can keep the dumbbell on the same shoulder or switch halfway through the set. And then we'll finish with 50 deadlifts, barbell. 205 for men, 145 for ladies. This is a gigantic set. You may recognize these big sets from the open in the past. Want to start breaking these up early so we're able to maintain strong back positions. Notice Carly's knees have a slight bend, but they stay back behind the bar. She pushes her hips and knees back at the bottom of each rep, stands all the way, shoulders go behind the bar at the top of each rep. Break these up into small sets, 5s, 10s early on so you can maintain those positions. If you finish your 50 deadlifts, you'll start a second round, so heading back to the bike. The home gym variation of drift away is going to be a 15-minute AMRAP, 50 single dumbbell push jerks. So clean the dumbbell once to the shoulder. We're going to switch sides every 5 reps, dip and drive, punch under that dumbbell, receive with the arm locked out, hips and knees slightly bent. 50 reps, switching hands every 5. When you're finished there, 50 reverse lunges, just like we did in the class variation. Shoulder the dumbbell, long step back. And then finally, 50 single dumbbell deadlifts. So you're gonna have your feet a little bit narrower than you would with a barbell. Let the dumbbell hang forward, touch right around the front of the toes, but wider than the toes, and keep that back straight, just like on our barbell. You can switch hands every 5 reps or go for some bigger sets here. 15 minutes, as many rounds as possible. Yeah. We're gonna do some strict handstand push-ups to finish out Monday. If you were following along with the accessory work last week, we tested our max reps unbroken strict handstand push-ups. Today's gonna be pretty simple. 5 sets, 30% of your max unbroken reps. So if you got 10 last week, then you're gonna do sets of about 3 to 4 reps. Kick up with the hands wider than the shoulders. Keep the midline tight and braced. Lower the head down to touch the mat. Press up to extension. We want the head to make contact with the ground, slightly in front of the hands. That's going to be a strong, stable tripod position. Lock out at the top of each one. Great job, Carly. Look at this improvement. Man, she's been training.